Hello everybody, Dadas here. Time to summarize today. When I woke up today, when I got to my monitor, I saw this picture right here. So I saw that the market was moving up since the very beginning. Practically after the first 15 minutes of the day opening, it started going up and just continued up all the time. So there is a dilemma, always a small dilemma in such a situation. Well, perhaps not a dilemma because I know what to do. In other words, in the situation where we are seeing, say, some kind of a double top, right? It is difficult to make a decision to go long, or in other words, we shouldn't make a decision to go long because the price is high, right? Relatively high. Also, if we looked at the daily ranges, it was already relatively high. Uh, after seeing this candle right here, sort of an engulfing candle, I decided that it would be only fair to go short, right? With a full awareness that I should leave my stop loss right there, and yeah, and go along with that trade. So I did. The trade was right here, as you can see. Oops, uh, switch that off. Okay, now go back. So we see the short was right there. It actually didn't give me any opportunity to even to start trading on profit, and it turned around and just took it out. So in this situation, I already figured out that it is more likely for the market to continue, and seeing further the situation, the outcome here. I didn't change the measurement here of the Dada Trade Ruler DTR, so I only saw that this level, the stop loss level, was being broken, and then it was kind of being treated as a support in this situation. That's why I decided to go long right here, and the long was taken something like by this measurement here, right? Only the stop loss was I moved the stop loss down a bit to this level, so as to be more safe, let's say. Anyway, the market didn't go down very much. It respected the support level, and then it continued up, right? It continued up, yeah, and of course I had my take profit over there, but as usual, when the market started moving backwards, right here, I simply close it, right? Because basically the thinking was a little bit different because my stop loss was right here, right? So we see that the take profit is moving. So I might not be very precise right now. Whatever. Okay, might not be very precise at this moment. Doesn't matter. Anyway, that was the situation. So again, I took my profit. It's like almost 15.8 pips, right? So it's almost 15.9. So at 4 lots, and this was a loss of let's say 13 pips, circa about 13 pips at one lot. So that this trade made up, made me a good relative profit, right? So that was this trade, or these two trades. And then what happened? Well, basically the market went on, continued on, right? Continued moving up, and like I say, it is unreasonable to take more longs when long positions when the price is high and the prices at any time could turn around and start going down, right? Because that's the point. That's the point in this kind of trading, that we really never know when the market is gonna stop and gonna retrace or pull back, right? And in most cases, or in the majority of cases, the market actually goes goes up and down, and more like in a range than it goes in such steady long trends, at least. Yeah, I mean, yeah, somebody might say that I'm wrong, but no, I'm actually not wrong. I've been in the markets for long enough to know that that's the way price reacts, or has been reacted for quite a long time now, for quite a lot of years right now. So it's always dangerous, because more often than not, if we take a trade at some kind of a local high price, it's going to turn around and go in the other direction. So it's wiser to, eh, well, okay, yeah, but it is actually wiser to go short in such places. Of course, when there is price action that suggests resistance and supply structures, but when there aren't, then we just don't do it. Yeah. So in other words, I was also reluctant to go short at these moments, and I practically waited until this moment right here, when we had and engulfing down, right? And this is where also I had a short signal right here. So I was trying to figure out, well, okay, maybe we will go down or maybe we will go up. Well, this situation was pretty clear, because this red candle was directly negated by this green candle. So I had to look at this situation to yeah, to see if the price is gonna consolidate and find support, then I can go long, right? And that's exactly what I did. And I took this one more trade right here, yeah, as you can see, basically like this, yeah. So in other words, I clicked it right here, yeah. So then all my conditions are the way they are supposed to be. So in other words, I got my entry conditions right here, and I got my stop loss, which is just about the same distance as I mean, take profit. The take profit is just about the same level that from the M15, right, chart. And yeah, the market gave us a little fright here, because it started going down, and then we start thinking, yeah, it's one of those days, like usual. When we get in at such a level, they all of a sudden, all of a sudden they they turn around. Yeah, so that's the way the mind starts mm, figuring things out. But that's the thing we should ignore. We just have to wait it out. So either I would get a stop loss, or the situation will go in my direction, and it did. Yeah, it started going in my direction. So as soon as the three candles broke out here, three candles broke out here, I started trading the stop loss to profit, and then more, and then I trailed it over here, and then when I trailed it, mm, I managed to trail it over there without it being taken out, right? Maybe I didn't do it exactly like I like I'm showing here, uh, because I trailed right here after this candle was already closed, so mm, and then I trailed here after this candle was even later when even when this candle was already up there, I trailed my position up to this level, and I trailed it over here when I already saw that something was not right here, and the price moved back, and you see it still didn't take me out right here, but on this wick here it took me out, so I got just 10 pips. Okay, that's fine, that's nice. I didn't go heavy, I went light with only one lot, because yeah, I don't like risking too much in such situations because you never know. Okay, so and well, we see that the market continued and it would have even reached the take profit levels here. So okay, so everything was fine, and that's it. I ended the trading at this moment because it was getting late and later and later, and the market is still doing the same thing. So and by the end of the day, you never know, because it by the end of the day, the market can just suddenly turn around and start going down like crazy, or it might not, right? Because we never know what it will do. Uh, and in this type of behavior right now, you could even do a very simple trick and take yourself a trend line and put yourself a trend line like this. Let me uh, just about like this. Uh, Let me change the color. Oops, I deleted it instead of changing the color. Okay, let's move it here. Let's change the color so that you can see it. It's here. Let's make it like yellow. Okay, so then, like we see, we can make ourselves the trend line here. The trend line should start. Wait, no. The trend line should start somewhere right there, and it should basically continue along major points, right? So like here's another major point. So yeah, so as we see, the market has not yet broken this trend line, or at least it's just broken it a little bit right here, and then now it's retesting it, and we don't know exactly what's going to happen yet, because we have this signal here, so the signal hasn't been broken yet. So this little breakage of the trend line still doesn't really mean much. The market can still continue up. So at this point, also the market, the volatility has sort of slowed even lower, yeah, slowed down even more. So there is no sense really in doing anything more. Okay, so that's it for today. Uh, I am more satisfied with my reactions today than I was yesterday. Because yesterday I was, even though I was much more profitable than today, but I did a lot of stupid things. Today I was more reasonable, and I was doing what I was supposed to do according to the plan. Yeah, so thanks a lot for today. Please like and subscribe. Please join my Discord server, and please participate. I need you. It's a nice thing to, you can see me live. Those trades were all broadcasted or streamed live. You can see them there. It's like I've even found it very useful for my own self, because even if nobody's listening and I'm talking to myself as if I was talking to other people, it completely changes the way that I'm actually managing my own self and my own trades than I would have been doing sitting alone and watching my computer without being able to talk to anybody. And I think it might also be good for your trading if you did the same. Okay, so thank you very much again. See you most probably tomorrow.